foundation, you're always like, which one is going to be the best for me, right? There's liquid foundation. There's spray foundation. There's stick foundation. There's powder foundation, loose and pressed. There's cream foundation. So many choices. So today, well, there's also BB Flawless for those of us that don't care for a lot of makeup, but want a little bit of coverage. BB Flawless. I mean, there's just so many ways to create one nice even complexion. Okay, so you see, I have a lot of redness. I've got freckles, age spots, sun damage, breakouts, scarring, all that kind of fun stuff. So I like them all. I like all the foundations, and it kind of depends on what's going on with my skin. Because, like, for example, the liquid foundation is my all-time favorite. Medium coverage, buildable, dries in a powder finish. But if I don't exfoliate my skin, because my skin is so dry, if I don't exfoliate regularly, then I'll get dry patches underneath of my makeup, which you don't want, right? So I exfoliated in my shower before I got on here, so my skin is nice and not flaky, okay? Makeup tends to reveal what is going on with your skin. So if your skin is super oily, your makeup is falling off of your face, a lot of times it's because your skin is super oily. So we want to make sure that we are addressing our skincare issues before we decide on a foundation, because it just can depend. On days where I'm super dry skin, I'll lean more towards the BB Flawless, even mixed in with the liquid foundation or the sticks, because they're so creamy. The spray also does not dry in a matte finish, so the spray is another good option, good for all skin types. But today, I made a lot of videos using the stick, using the spray. It's been a while since I've used my liquid because I've, went with the new stuff, which I absolutely love. I love them all, like I said. So we have to kind of figure out what's best for your skin. Before you put any kind of makeup on your face, make sure you are using face primer. Okay, this is going to protect your skin from your makeup, so your makeup's not getting into your pores, causing breakouts. It's going to help shrink pores. This one happens to be the hydrating face primer, but there's also regular face primer. So if you're somebody who doesn't have dry skin or doesn't care for the extra hydration, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, there is the regular. So I started with my face primer. Make sure you do this first. I've given that about 3 or 5 minutes to kind of set, do its thing. It's got a big job to do. It's shrinking pores. It's, this one is the hydrating, so it's helping hydrate. It's creating a barrier between your skin and your makeup, okay? So I'm going to start with a little bit of concealer under my eye, because I have, kind of purple dark circles under my eye. So you always want to put this on in a V shape under your eye and let it warm up to your skin. So I'm going to let that sit there for a minute while I get my liquid ready. So shake up your makeup. Make sure you take out your dropper, empty all of your product back into your dropper. Okay, so I'm letting that concealer sit on my face. Let that do its thing. Scarlet might be a little too light for me, but we're going to do it anyways. And if it is too light, then I'm going to cover it with some powder. Okay, while that side's doing its thing, I'm going to go ahead and pack on some setting powder. And what they call this is baking. So you put your concealer on, and then you take your setting powder and just kind of pack it under there. And I'm going to let that set for a hot second while I come over here and do the same thing. okay? So see how it lightens it up right through here so you don't get to see my dark circles as much? And it gives me one nice even skin complexion, right? One nice tone. I don't have a bunch of redness going on. And I'm going to give myself some color back by contouring, blush, highlight, eyeliner, eyeshadow, all that kind of fun stuff. So just kind of wanted to show you super quick how I create a flawless foundation. All right?